How's it going, world? JGames76 here, back with another video. Today we are playing CK3 once again. Last time we left off, I took the Northern Isles, Iceland, the duchies of Normandy, and the Duchy and Kingdom of Brittany. And starting off, I'll properly create the Kingdom of Brittany title. And where possible, I will put the, for here, such as like here in Brittany, I'll put a Breton in charge. Because even though I don't think it actually does much in game, I still think it's a good idea to put these people in charge of their lands, as in a way to try to make them view me in a better light than the French, and so they'd prefer to stay with me rather than try to go back to the French. And for a similar reason, I'll try to do something here in Normandy as well. And in my mind, part of that is trying to put some of my heirs in charge of, or trying to get some marriages going between my people and theirs. And so yeah, well, I guess for now for this guy, and I'll grant this guy I'll make him the Duke of Normandy properly. So yeah. And next in this episode, my plan is I want to, over at the very least, of the places I want to conquer in this, like have this area up here, so Flanders under my control. In terms of duchies, I want to have Flanders under my control, be at the very least at the border of Paris, and make my way down the coast here to Bordeaux. And as such, I'll start fabricating claims for this area up here. And since at the very end of the last episode I just finished the war with France, it'll take 10-ish years, I think, between then and now for the truce to end, so I will get back to you when that happens. So it's not been 10 years exactly. The claims for the Duchy of Anjou and Flanders have been obtained, so I still have sort of 15 months to go, but should be fine. So yeah, I've somewhat decided that with this, even though I did say I wanted to conquer Flanders, Paris, and Bordeaux down here, I've decided that what I'll do in this episode is I'll take Flanders, Anjou, Poitiers, Aquitaine and Gascon, whatever. Yeah, that's interesting. I say we were to declare war on the French soon. Alright, there we go. The truce should be up now. And so even though I will be getting this province as well, which interesting. But it is fine with me since I did plan on taking it at some point in the future anyway. Let's see, troops raise up here and then we'll join them together and set out. Alright, thankfully the troops have risen up. I will quickly go over here. And once again I'll someone else in charge of this army and isolate the capital into seclusion. Oh. Okay, I'll try putting some of the money here to use. Try to buy my allies some more time. Unfortunately not quick enough. Unfortunate. Alright, I'll wait for those troops to... I'll send those troops down to... They take Sable. Start a claim. Start fabricating a claim over there. Yeah, so seems we still have a bit more of Sable to siege down. Thankfully my allies are here again. We'll help siege down this province here. Then Anjou properly. But it seems that soon enough we'll have to go over and start liberating Brittany. Unfortunately, it seems from my, well, I'll start moving over there shortly and hopefully my allies start to follow. Alright. I feel like my allies are rushing in. Hopefully it's enough to help win. Alright, seems unfortunately it's not, but hopefully at the very least we've managed to cut down their forces. Fortunately you'll get into too many pop-ups which just aren't needed at the current moment. Well, if fighting down in the west isn't working, I'll try fighting up here in the north. The balloon has been seized. Or Trigenus here, whatever. Your friend. There we go. We'll try and Lil here. I'll just take down the Soul Castle here. Now up here in Bruges. I'll say it seems that the best bet is just going to be to try sieging down, or then land up here in the north. I'll raise more men to start sieging down here. Seems that's not really going to work, so we'll just send them up to the main force up here. I don't know why it says like I can sometimes declare war on someone when I can't. And Alright, so yeah, I think at some point might be a good idea to start sieging down Paris directly. And thankfully it seems that my allies here somewhat get the idea of sieging around this area. Thankfully some have already started to siege down Paris, so that will make the work easier for me. Well, no, that could end up complicating things a bit. So I'll quickly join them in sieging down Paris directly. To hopefully try to speed this up. Alright, up to 51%. I think thankfully now if I go try to fight the French directly, my allies will follow. And they've foolishly put their armies in smaller sizes, so now it's far easier to beat them. Alright, there we go. Time to go siege down this fort here. And a few more forts down here to siege. And this one down here. Alright, there we go. 100%. That was a long and bloody war, but finally it's over. And next I'll focus on trying to take the rest of the, or try to start moving more so down the western coast. So I'll get back to you when I do that. Well, it's the message I've been expecting for a fair few years now. Good old Emperor George only has 1 year left, so probably gonna make it to 115, which, given that it's the 1100s, I still think that's extremely impressive. But it does mean that between now and the next war against France, he's not gonna be around to see it. Which is unfortunate. So I guess in a way that means potentially we won't be getting to conquer the rest of France like I wanted to. But I guess we'll at least try. And we'll continue on so far. And well, that's definitely going to put a wrench in the plans, but thankfully I'll be able to give the vassal here directive to convert faith, so the heretics popping up here, and even I'm able to demand them to convert back, so thankfully that's easy enough. Let's just hope that it did. Alright, so another crusade for Jerusalem, which probably should have mentioned, I think sometime during the last episode, that Jerusalem, the Kingdom of Jerusalem that we set up, it ended up free falling to the Muslims, so very unfortunate, but at least now we're able to try again and hopefully properly able to set up, hopefully able to actually get one of my heirs or someone from my family on the actual throne of Jerusalem itself. We're able to donate half of our we're able to donate half of the money I have, so I guess with that, between now and the next episode, and the next war, instead of being against France, it will be against, war for Jerusalem. yeah. Alright, thank you for getting that. Let's see, due to the fact that George is gonna die any month now, and the crusade for Jerusalem not that far away, this episode will be rather shorter than the previous episodes, or for this series anyway, due to the plague being here. We'll have to enter seclusion and isolate capital. As well, we can try to figure out what the heck's going on over here. Yeah, so these are the people I put it, that's the person I put in charge of Flanders, and this is the one in charge of Anjou. I chose them because they're Norman, and from the culture map here, as you can see, Normandy is Norman is surprisingly pretty much the entire culture of Anjou. Well, it seems that someone else is now in charge of Brittany. And at the very least, we'll also be able to try to connect them to us. Yeah, well, things could have gone better, but they also could have gone a lot worse at this point. Let's see, February 28th, 1163, I think that's where I'll end today's episode. So, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.